Hi, my name is Mir Ali Khan. I am an MEd student in EDFR 6302. In this reflective essay presentation, I'll be sharing my experience as an educator, how I grew from a student teacher to become a certified teacher in the state of Texas. Also, I'll be sharing information on learning theories and strategies and talk about what the expert researchers have found regarding classroom management and how student behaviors can be leveraged to enhance their learning. My experience in teaching field is very diverse. In the beginning, I started out as a volunteer teacher, then I student taught, and then I taught at secondary and post-secondary levels for over a decade to a variety of student groups. In my early stages of teaching journey, I had minimal knowledge about what to expect from classroom and had a single view of student behavior when it came to classroom management. In the beginning, students seems to be cautious about asking me any questions or asking for help. There was something I was doing that made my students uncomfortable and hesitant to reach out to me for help. After giving it a lot of thought, I realized that it was me who was making them uncomfortable and that was affecting them on their learning and social constructivism. As I worked more closely and figured out different ways of engaging students and began to loosen up and take more of a differential approach to each student than one size fit all approach. In the end, it all worked out with the same group of students. They started to approach me about things that happened to them throughout the day or simply share the things they liked. I look back and took a huge lesson from this development journey that student-teacher relationship is directly related to student self-management and student behavior. According to Wilford 2019, classroom management is to create a positive and productive learning environment rather than simply managing students' behavior for the sake of it. Classroom management should be a means to create a classroom environment that is conducive to learning. Through my learning in this course, I have solidified my belief and experience that the student-teacher relationship plays a big part in the attitude and behavior that they express in the classroom. Building good relationships with students can allow teachers to create a trusting connection that will allow them to motivate students more effectively, according to Johnson 2016. Vygotsky's social constructivism theory emphasizes three major concepts: social interaction, the more knowledgeable other, and the zone of proximal development. David 2014. The fundamental aspect of Vygotsky's theory are zone of proximal development (ZPD), in which it states tasks that are too difficult for an individual to master alone but can be mastered with the assistance or guidance of adults or more skilled peers. And the second part is scaffolding. This states giving the learner the right amount of assistance at the right time. If students work in pairs, they are interacting with people and therefore can learn different academic ideas from one another. This theory shows that students learn from each other, they can assist one another and co-construct knowledge. I was able to gain a lot of new insights throughout this course. Although I had studied learning theories before, however, this course enabled me to get a better understanding of how they're applied in the classroom. I learned strategies that can encourage students to participate. I learned about student and teachers' roles. I learned a lot from the discussion topics presented by our professor and my classmates' point of view. I hope to use the strategies learned throughout the course to help my future students becoming lifelong learners. Even though I know I still have a long ways to go, I have gained confidence and feel more prepared to collaborate with students, and I look forward to growing as a student and as a teacher. Thank you.